Hey everybody, this is Earl here from Earl Widmeyer. I'd just like to show you the guys at CN Silver Creek Sub. They asked me to finish off some buildings that they want to put up along the one side of the wall, and these are transload buildings. So there's going to be a lot of truck bays, and then there's going to be a couple sections of just warehouse. And then down at the further end of them, they're going to have trailer car bays for cars. This is only one. There's another four more up at the club already built. And yeah, so we're going to make that quite a scene once that gets all completed. And you can see if I back out, that is, each one is about 18 inches long. So we got about 6 feet almost sitting there, and there's another 4 feet up at the other place. So it's going to be a 10-foot building. It's pretty huge. Anyways, that's Earl's. These were these Walther's modern warehouse, concrete warehouse units. They had some of them. I actually got almost 2 whole kits left over for what was being built. So, yeah, pretty cool. All right, Earl's. Yeah, so when you're building these kits, though, just really watch the instructions. There's a few pieces in there, a few different panels that really aren't necessarily used. It doesn't say what to do with them or how to put them in, but other than that, it's pretty straightforward stuff. The instructions kind of show you from the back side, don't show you from the front, but that's okay because there's different ways to like secure the back side. I'm going to roll this around and you can see just how it's tabbed together and everything like that. But I had made a boo-boo, and I did the one, and this is how I wanted it to be. But when I went to go do it the first time, I ended up just flipping the pieces over, so I had them like this, and that's how I glued it together. And I wanted it to look like that. So I actually just didn't flip them. And that's a pretty bad mistake on my part for my job and what I do. Orientation of parts is very critical, and that's a big no-no. But anyways, yeah, I look at the, out of the 7 kits, we got like parts left over like crazy. And I learned to kind of kit bash what you had and made do with some pieces so that I could have extras to build more stuff otherwise. So, but yeah, no. Turned out to be a lot of fun. Still got a lot more other things to do to them, but these were the bases of them. But anyways. And later on, I'm going to do a video just of how we envisioned this layout and what we have on it and how it's evolved. But that'll be in another video. All right, guys. It's Earl. See you. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Earl here again. Just a little update on the concrete warehouses that I've been building. I still have to finish off painting up the flat black on the tops of the roofs. But here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I got one more to build. One more flat one with no walls at all. And they're coming along real nice. Learn a couple tricks using my airbrush for the first time. As a couple tips that Wade told me about. But see this one here. This one's going to have one bay door open for the truck. And then the larger one, that's a drive-in. So I'm going to make a ramp and then make a little, we're going to make a little diorama scene inside them, like just the inside of a warehouse, just so you can kind of peek inside. So I'm collecting up little pieces and that stuff for that one there. But yeah, these are coming along really good. I'm really happy with them. And, for being simple buildings, you learn a little bit, little tricks and tips, and things go along pretty good. And then I tried some weathering with just on a scrap Santa Fe 3-bay hopper here, seeing how the airbrushing would land down on it. I think it's interesting. So a lot more practice to go, but this is just like, dirt gray on a on a wash or something like that. But and then I got the one more fixed panel building to build right here. I got to trim it down a little. It's a little too long. But that's it for now. We'll see what else we got. Earl, see ya. Hey guys, it's Earl again. I just thought I'd show you the finished tops of the concrete buildings. Got them painted in black. I wanted to show you something here. I did one in an airbrush, and then the other ones I did in just regular spray paint because I didn't realize I had enough airbrush paint. But they turned out not too bad. I don't know if you can see it. The first one is airbrushed. Well, you can kind of see it right there, the shade colors. That's a little different. That's a nice black, I guess, with the airbrush. This was just a flat black primer rattle can that I did here. And it did a little bit different, but I don't think we'll notice anyways where they are. But yeah, I didn't have enough airbrush paint. I didn't realize I didn't. So anyways, they were all working out pretty good. And then the one out of all of them went absolutely apeshit on me. And I know it's because the acrylic compared to enamel paint, but ugh. Only the one really did it. So anyways, I'm going to sand this one down and hit it one more time. Make it clean. But yeah, there's the front of the building. Almost all done. Oh, sorry, light. Okay, I'll come back to that. Well, here I come back to it. Did a second layer. Oh. Kind of see. It's still paint peeled, crackled, orange peeled, whatever you want to call it. But I'm done with it. I'm not going to keep going. It's just a rooftop. Yep. Anyways, on to the next thing. All right, and then we have, I'm getting closer to finishing off all of these concrete buildings, but this one here, I wanted to do a ramp with the open door. It turned out pretty good. Let's see, it's got some like score lines. I just made it from panels, leftover panels from the warehouse itself. And I think that's going to work out pretty good for these guys. I'm going to try and show you, see if the trailer will go up. Oh yeah, drive in. That's going to be awesome. And then I'm going to make a little backing to where the opening is. I'm going to take some pictures of my own warehouse and glue them to the inside of it so you just don't see black. You'll see actually a warehouse. And we figured out that the lights, we'll probably put 2 lights on each building, so that'll help out too. That'll make it look pretty cool. But yeah, right on.